Prabhupada, he would be told on so many occasions, devotees would come up and say, this devotee is doing something, or this devotee is not chanting his rounds, he is temple president. And never would you hear Prabhupada say that he should be removed. He would say, well, perhaps he is so busy, he does not have time to chant his rounds. It was so interesting because Prabhupada would lecture on the Vyasa-san, and in his writings, in his books, there was always very strict. One must follow the 4 regulative principles, one must chant their 16 rounds, and that was it, and one must be fully engaged in Krishna service. But as soon as he would be in his quarters and there was some difficulty, then there was nothing but compassion. You've done so much service, see how you can take care of this. You just try, he would say, chant your rounds, and we will see what we can do. There was always an arrangement to be made. He would never reject someone because of a fall down, breaking one of the regulative principles. There was always something we can try to work it out. Of course, if someone said something about the philosophy, then there was instant, that was very bad. Immediately he was gone. But for a fall down, for Prabhupada, this was to be expected, he would say. Once also here in Los Angeles, he said, if it was not, he said, for the chanting of the Maha Mantra, he said, you boys and girls could not do anything. He'd say that in the West, he said, you have so much drug use. He said, you could not accomplish anything, he said, except for the chanting of Hare Krishna. He said, it has enabled you to get all these temples, to get all these devotees. He said, it's simply by Krishna's mercy and the chanting.